Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the best trap on the donut SMP. So these are the ingredients you'll need: a honey block, spruce slabs, crafting table, glass, block of quartz, armor stand, powder snow bucket, anvil, that's optional as well, diamond sword with all those enchantments, and 2 leather boots. A lot of Minecraft chests, two shulkers, and then a lot and lots of melons, as much as you can. Okay, so let's get started building this. First, what you need to do is break 1 block down, place the honey block and a slab on top of it, so that now the honey effects apply to the person above the slab. Next, we need to get some crafting table and build a layer of crafting tables around the slab with the honey on it, like so. And then get your glass. This is also optional, but if you're using glass, only use it for the second layer. I like to use glass for the second layer so I can see if anyone's in there. Well, wait, yeah, I forgot. Before that, you need to grab your building block, quartz, place that there. I forgot rails. Probably get rails as well. You only need technically around 1 rail. You just place the rail on top and get around 10ish with chests so that for the bottom layer. The bottom layer isn't very important, so you only need to add about 10. Yeah, 10. Okay, this is the lowest amount of minecarts you need because this is the bottom layer, the least important. So then continue placing the glass for the second layer. Pick up your rails and then continue building with your crafting tables, but remember to place the quartz block and repeat what I did with the bottom layer, except this time you should probably use around 1 shulker full of Minecraft wood chests for this one, and I'll be back when I finish this. Okay, now I've placed 1 shulker full of Minecraft wood chests. You just need to break the quartz block and continue to build in crafting tables around the glass. Now you now you need to get I don't know what sounds. Yeah. Now you need to get the rest of your minecarts the chest and use them on the third layer. I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, so this is my last batch of minecart with chest. Once I place these, the trap portion with the minecarts with chest should be finished once you place all these down. Okay, now just break the quartz block. You don't need the rails anymore and continue building in a graph. Now this step is really important. Build 2 blocks above the last minecart with chests. The last block that you placed, place the powder snow bucket and get a leather boots so you don't fall in it. And place that down like so. And then after that, make sure you're not crouching on top of the snow, hard snow, or else you might fall in the trap. Build up to 2 more blocks with the crafting tables. Use your building block here, build up 2 blocks. Where I've placed the third block, you can place your anvils above it. This is only optional, but if you do, note that this should really be used in a last resort, like people with netherite armor, because anvils are expensive and netherite. Okay, so for this last part, like, yeah, place an armor stand there and test if it works by pushing it back into the far corner. Remember, you need the specific enchantments of your sword. And do that to the corner. And when the person is in the trap, then just hit them there. Hit them with the armor stand, and then it should damage them. Or just use your anvils. And then for this last part that I'm doing, this is actually future Limia apple here, but I didn't. You probably shouldn't place any sort of like armor stand on the place where you're TPing because that just marks the area as unsafe. So I'd say drop 1 or 2 armor stands down there, but don't place armor stands on the powdered snow with leather boots because that just ruins the entire trap. So I don't know why I'm doing this, but I just found this out after building the trap. So I was just like building up and trying to find a way to put the armor stand. If someone does find a way to TP while in an armor stand, this will be one of the best methods. They cannot escape if you do this. So just if you do find a method, what you need to do is just place an armor stand above there, put leather boots, and then break the block underneath it. And then it stays on there. And then the block that I'm standing on, you should probably fill it with a crafting table. But once you're finished, just TP them into here, then break out, and then hit them with the armor stand. So just place them there, and then there. The top one is like really important, the escaping. So test if it works by hitting this into the corner. Test it with a friend if you're skeptical. And use the most important step, use the melons. Just drop them in the corner next to the armor stand. But place like a shulker next to there so you can easily do it. Or just ask your friend to fill up your orders with melons. So yeah, just press Control plus Q and hover over them. Quickly drop it. Make sure far enough distance away so that you don't accidentally pick up the melons. So they can't bite items. and then just start hitting that or dropping the anvils. So yeah, it's, when you're done, put the rest of the lens back in the shulker, and that is it for this trap.